låda.
Den där kan jag flytta på. Så det är liksom yttersta punkten. Good morning allihopa, I'm Alexandra, welcome to my channel and to this video. As usual, Sushi seems to think that I'm talking to her when I'm vlogging. Hi Sushi, we love you. Please be quiet. As you saw, we are starting to get stuff done on the, I want to say property, but I can't really call it a property anymore. We've been living here for almost a year. In the garden, is that what you say? In the backyard. Anyway, we are starting to make some decisions on where we want certain things, which makes it easier for me to actually do something, because I feel like I keep walking around, not the property, I keep walking around in the garden and just thinking, oh, I want to get stuff done, and then I don't know what to do with things, and so nothing happens. So that felt good to me, that Michael and I kind of just walked around and decided a few things. We have, for one, decided that we're gonna put the playhouse that the bunnies are gonna live in, we're gonna move that to a different spot than the one we had planned, because the spot we had planned for it is right behind, I don't know if you can see very clearly, but there is a bunch of ripped up tree stumps that they found, I guess, or ripped up when they built the house. And we basically, Michael told me that we cannot move those by hand. We need some kind of, what's it called, machine to do that, and we really can't afford any more work for anything right now. We actually had this kind of shock the other day and were informed that we need to pay a bunch of taxes on the house that we sold, because they changed the rules around 3 years ago, which we didn't know. We didn't know about the rule change, so we thought that we wouldn't have to pay taxes at all. Basically, it's more complicated than that, but yeah, that's what we thought, and it turns out we have to pay a lot, like right now. So all the work that we had hoped and planned to do this summer is just out the window. The only thing that still is going to happen is the fence around the yard, because we've already booked that. But yeah, so now we're trying to figure out what we can do by hand, what we can do on our own, while I'm also pregnant. So yeah, that's interesting. But anyway, it's actually the next day, by the way. The clips you saw of us working in the garden was from yesterday. Right now we are getting dressed and ready to go to preschool, as you can see. And oh my gosh, the kids have pretty much all by themselves gotten ready while I've just been rambling. So I'm gonna get ready and we'll see you hopefully this afternoon. Look how clean everything is. Maybe this just looks too like a normal home to you, but to me this is a very clean home. We have gotten into a bad habit of just being too tired to clean up, especially the kitchen on the weekend or on the weekdays. So today we spent the entire morning cleaning up this space specifically. Michael's peeking. He just realized that I'm filming and he's like, I'm out of here. And then we cleaned a little bit upstairs too, but mostly this space, because we are actually expecting company, or I am. My friend from where we lived before and her daughter, who was born the same month as Myranda, they're coming over to kind of play and talk and just hang out together. I just realized that I promised that I would bake something, so I need to get going with a sponge cake is what I'm planning to make, because they're coming soon in like 10 minutes or so. But yeah, that's the main reason that we clean so thoroughly. But overall on the weekends, that's when we do our like house cleaning, because that's the only time that we have the energy. Yeah, let's make a sponge cake. Oh, I didn't make it. They're here. But I'll finish later. Hi. So it's a new day. I thought that I would vlog more yesterday, but a lot of stuff happened. Our friends came over, and then in the middle of them being here, our power went out, and that's happened quite a few times since we moved here. The only thing is this time it only went out like partially. So we realized that the microwave and the oven were not working, and like the water pump wasn't working. But this is fine. This is not the power going out. It's just an automatic lamp. But yeah, so it was very strange, and it took us, or I should say Michael, because I don't understand that stuff, and I was hanging out with my friend. So it took Michael quite a bit of time to just figure out where to call, you know, whose fault is this. And it turned out that it was the like electrical company that provides our electricity. They sent someone out and they fixed it in the afternoon yesterday. So that was a relief, because just not having power, and especially not having water, is not super fun. Michael's closing the door on me. I always have excuses for not vlogging. I guess this time that distraction is my excuse. But today I'm gonna do some vlogging, hopefully. We're actually on our way to a bunch of stores. I figured out that there were a few things that we need to buy, and some of them are on sale, and all of them are in like the same vicinity, I guess. So we're going to that. It's not a mall, it's outside, but you know, it's all pretty close to each other. So we're just gonna try and tick as many things off of the to-do list, or like buy list, as possible. And I've told the kids, if you behave, which basically means not screaming or running in the stores, or fighting with each other, if they behave, they can buy a thing each at the dollar store, because that's where we're going. Like, that's the last store. So stay tuned to see if that actually happens. Tyrion was talking so much about what he wanted and everything, and I was like, don't count on anything. I'm not. I don't think you're gonna be able to behave, all of you. And he was like, rude. So yeah, we'll see.
Loa, om vi kommer hem, då ska jag titta på Paw Patrol.
She found Paw Patrol candy.
Ska jag trycka in i vatten?
Oh, here they are, finally. We've been waiting here at the end of the store with all the candy. We're at dollar store right now. Myranda, kan du visa vad du skulle köpa för någonting? A horsey! And what did you choose, Tyrion? Yo-yo. And Theo found, oh my gosh. Of course, a weapon.
Men vad fick med?
Never mind, I didn't look properly. It's apparently a drill, so that's fun.
Many hours later.
So, I barely filmed anything. And I kind of feel like there's no point in uploading this video, because there's nothing interesting at all. I just keep forgetting that I'm filming, because I don't really have the routine down anymore. But at the same time, I want to upload every week. I don't want to miss a Sunday again. So, I don't know. I guess I'll just edit this video and then we'll see what I do. And if I don't upload it, this like whole speech is pointless, because you're not going to hear it anyway. But if you are hearing it, then I guess sorry about the lack of footage, the lack of kids in the footage, because that's mostly what I want to film. This is just what I ended up filming this week, I guess. Right now, I am emptying Miranda's bed so that I can actually change her sheets. And Michael is giving the kids showers. So if you heard Myranda screaming in the background, that's because she didn't want the TV to be turned off when it was time for a shower. Okay, I think that's it. Almost. Ow, ow, ow. What is this? I have no idea what this is, but it's colorful. Okay, let's just do this. Strax in till stubben fanns en liten sjö, och mitt i sjön en liten vacker ö. På ön en liten tomtemamma bodde, som ofta över sjön till gubben rodde.
En båt som rodde.
Hon rodde båten.
Jag är bra på det.
När hon behövde låna fiskegarn och köpa näverskor åt sina
Barn.
Bra Theo. Så slutade sagan bra på alla sätt. På sotarbyx så gjorde mamman tvätt. Och barnen, det var klart, fick riset smaka. Men efteråt så fick de honungskaka.
Så de fick det.
Theo, får jag någon kram av dig då? Natti, natti. Natti, natti. Får jag ingen kram, Theo?
Ja.
Ja, kanske. Natti, natti. Vi ses imorgon. Ska ni vinka till kameran?
Hej då.
Hej då! Låt Myran göra också. Oj! Good night, kiddos.